Hello, sports fans, and happy Friday. What a lovely Friday it is. Welcome to another episode of the Ocean Star Sports Show. I'm your host, sports reporter Dominic Polio. I have 3 highlights for you for this week. We've got Shore Conference Tournament basketball, we've got state tournament ice hockey, and we have a regular season game of girls basketball. We're going to kick things off with the Shore Conference Tournament basketball and your beloved Garnet Gulls of Point Pleasant Beach. Here we go. The Point Beach boys basketball team hosted Manasquan in the second round of the Shore Conference Tournament, only to get handed a 57-45 loss. The first quarter was close to start, and both teams were tied at 6 after exchanging scores. The Warriors took the lead on a Devin Jensen three-pointer, and one more three from Jensen put them up 12-6. But Beach's Danny Fraunheim hit a hard pump fake and drained the three-pointer at the buzzer to keep the Gulls within 5 of Manasquan. Beach then outscored Manasquan 13-11 in the second quarter to chip away at the deficit. At the half, the Gulls were only trailing by 3. Beach then took the lead with a small run to start the third. Trevor Kobe scores a layup, and Fraunheim added 2 more for the Garnet Gulls. The Warriors stayed tough, though, and Jensen helped his team reclaim the lead and push it to 37-34. But Fraunheim came up big for Beach again, draining a three-pointer to tie the game at 37 as the two teams headed to the final quarter of play. Unfortunately for Beach, that was dominated by Manasquan. Kobe scored the quarter's first points, but Manasquan continued to find the basket again and again. Down the stretch, the Warriors remained solid at the free throw line to close out the 57-54 victory over Beach. It was a tight game through those first 3 quarters, but Point Beach just could not get anything going in that last quarter. Tough loss for the Gulls, who now look forward to the state tournament. Speaking of state tournament, next up is Point Borough Ice Hockey. They kicked off the Public B state tournament on Monday, hosting Brick Memorial, a familiar foe. Let's see who came out on top in the two teams' second meeting of this winter season. The Point Borough Ice Hockey team worked its way through a close game in the first round of the Public B State Tournament Monday night. The Panthers, seated at 12, hosted Brick Memorial, the 21 seed, in an exciting game that Borough won 3-2. The game's first goal came from Ryan Carr off the dish from Chris Miller. Just 1 minute in and Borough had the early lead, but the Mustangs were keeping it close. Before the end of the first, Matt McDermott beats John Meyer for the equalizer. The two teams were tied at the start of the second, but it didn't last long. 1 minute into the second, it was Tom Caloria with a bottle knocker for the 2-1 lead. Good job cleaning up around goal, but again, the Mustangs tied it up. This time, Logan Viduchik found the perfect lane for the puck, just squeezing it inside the right post for another equalizer. The game was tied again, but Borough was not going to let this first round game slip away. It was Carr with his second goal and Miller with yet another assist to put Borough ahead 3-2. A great pass from Miller and a strong finish from Carr. The third period went scoreless, featuring some strong goaltending from Meyer. Carr almost netted a birthday hat trick on an empty net in the closing minute, but just got tripped up on his way in. Regardless, the Panthers outlast the Mustangs by a goal to advance in the state tournament. And there you have it. 2 goals for Carr on his birthday. Happy birthday, Ryan. And the Point Borough Panthers move on to go against Indian Hills tonight in the next round of the Public B State Tournament. Indian Hills is seated at 5. Now, your last highlight is Point Beach girls basketball, who played a game against Monmouth Regional as they get prepped and ready to take on the Central Jersey Group 1 State Tournament bracket this upcoming week. I've got the highlights, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. The Garnet Gulls girls basketball team played a tough matchup against Monmouth Regional on Tuesday. Beach led at the half, but ended up losing by a final score of 51-41. The Falcons came out strong in the first quarter behind spot-on shooting from Precious Allah. It was a slow start for Beach, but Carly Burns ran point, and the Gulls were able to get some points up on the board. They were down 7 to start the second, but came flying back into contention thanks to Michaela Hughes, who sat out the first quarter. Hughes drained a jumper and then drained a shot from downtown to cut the deficit. Allah hit a layup for Monmouth, but it was Hughes again from the corner to pull Beach within 3. Burns then cut Monmouth's lead to 1 with a layup, and then Maddie House takes the foul here to go to the line. She sinks both shots from the charity stripe to give Beach the 26-25 halftime lead.
The second half was mostly Monmouth, though, as they regained the lead and kept it. Caden Daring hit a nice buzzer beater to close the third and keep Beach within reach, 39-33. But the Falcons really poured it on in the final quarter as Beach struggled to make shots. The goals come up just short, 51-41.
And that about wraps it up for today's Ocean Star Sports Show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, there's always more sports in the actual newspaper, so make sure you pick up today's copy of the Ocean Star. That is February 24th, 2017. In the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter at Dom Polio. That's at DOMPOLLIO. Updates, scores, Region 6 updates. That's right, that's happening this weekend. Hopefully we got some people in the finals, and you guys will get to see some of those guys in next week's Ocean Star Sports Show. As always, thank you for stopping by and checking out the show. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy putting it together for you. But I got to go enjoy the weather. It's nice today. So, signing off for Star News Group, I'm Dominic Polio, wishing you a happy weekend.